Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for September 18th, 2016. Looking at the leaderboard, I already have one person finished with a very high score. Now, I'm actually getting to this a lot earlier than usual, so looking at previous day, no, it couldn't be from previous day. And Matt Tinchy, congratulations, I'm surprised no one got a lot better. So maybe 925 is a good target for today. We have Sensor today, always a good option, at least in lieu of some other things. Lure. One infestation type on a private A. Private A's usually a little small. In this case, however, we have a very, very profitable room right off the get-go with Probe. Oh, yes. Probe means, as long as I can clear a room, I can... Well, let me show. Could take a little while to do it, but Probe is basically a free scan. And that's extremely good, simply because it means I can get a lot of good stuff. Also, I have Overload, no other options. Now, the Probe is subject to attacks, so I'm not going to go right out and put it at risk. I do have several of them, so I'm not terribly worried about that, but the less I use, the better overall. Unfortunately, that upgrade is permanently installed, so I can't do anything with it. And I think there's been enough time. The Probe can be my scout in other ways. Probe found a terminal for me. That's very nice. The Probe does not identify or detect in any way slime. My understanding, at least my recollection of Probe, is that it travels over slime. So we have one active defense somewhere on the ship. So I think it might be worthwhile to actually check a little bit closer. Before I do that, start heading back. No, actually, go ahead and come with me. I don't want to be up against the walls, though, any more than necessary. Shift to 25. So far, it's as likely to be anything. There's no reason to suspect slime, but I always worry about it. But we have Sensor, which gives me an advantage. With Sensor, I can actively open up door. With Sensor, I can actively see if it spawns in a room without having to watch the room, which is very advantageous. Okay, I like that. Oh no! 7 minutes. Okay, I got plenty of time there. Aha! Okay, so whatever we have does move. Oh, excellent! Excellent, excellent. So that tells me one even better, more important thing. We're dealing with sentries. Which means all I have to do is find out where the turret is, and we can get a lot of scrap on this run. Uh-oh. That's actually bad. Okay, okay, time, because I'm going to have to watch for that asteroid. Which... Room 5 and 3. Oddly enough, I haven't seen much extra resources with the... Go ahead and open D8. It'll give me a minute warning, and room 3 and room 5 at least aren't the worst places to be. Wow, again, no... This is going to take me too long. Okay, so the good news is I found that. The better news is it's adjacent to several rooms which I have not explored yet. Actually, all the rooms I haven't explored yet. Okay, this tells me another thing that I've needed to know. Okay, I can feel confident that there's nothing in any of those other rooms. Okay, good. So that's actually everything. I've got 2 rooms left and some scrap to pick up. And I am barely going to... Oh, wow. Wow, so nice. Couldn't close. Okay. Is that everything? That's everything that can close, and that's all that matters. I've scanned all the rooms. Picked up the probe, which means I get to keep it. Again, hypothetically, if this was campaign, it's better to keep your probes if you can. It's better not to just send them in as cannon fodder. I knew I was getting close to that timer, so I did not want to push it too far. Door 22 is stuck open. There were 2 sentries on the ship, and I got a lot of scrap from both of them, so I am extremely happy. I'm going to dock at A3, because there's every possibility that asteroids can stray from where they're predicted to hit. So I don't want it to accidentally hit my docking ship. I don't know what happens if that does happen. And for sake of the video, I'm still not going to risk it. I would like to see what happens, though. So, ultimately, I will reiterate a point that I've said many times. If you can take out sentries with a turret, do so. If you can take out enemies with a turret, of course, do so. If you can't, vent them to space. But you want to prefer the turret method for sentries, just in case, because you can get scrap from them. If you don't know what it is, you can it's possibly a sentry and you can get scrap from it. Room 3 got hit really hard, vented in space, and radiation from space. 3 of the doors, including one of the airlocks, was the only airlock was damaged, and I'm glad I checked all the rooms. If it had hit R5 and blown open a door, it would have taken out a good chunk of the ship. So you don't want to be on the ship if you can help it when an asteroid is going to hit. And usually you get plenty of warning. It gives you at least a minute warning. It gives you a reminder at 1 minute. So usually there's plenty of opportunity to do that. Try not to be careless and get caught in it, because I'm sure if you look at the leaderboard later, someone will. That said, 900 and I can't remember, 950, 945, something around there. Something around there was the target. If I had to guess, 970, that's only 2 scrap. Sidonia may have vented 1 of the sentries out into space. Sidonia wasn't the one, it was 925. Dandakotas was the one that had already finished when I went in. Sidonia went in after, or finished after. So 1010 is the score to beat. It's not a difficult, but you will get to have some fun if you haven't played around with shuffling sentries. If you have already played, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear of your own experiences and how they differed. If you have any questions or comments for my own performance, I appreciate that. If you liked the video, do please like, and I hope you enjoyed the video either way, and have a good day.